Scottish 192 here, and let me just double check, make sure this is recording. Do I fuck this up? And yes, it is recording. And well, a couple of you actually requested for me to show you how I made my made my best hot chocolate ever using that recipe that I found on YouTube thanks to GamerMD83. A couple of you asked for me to show you the recipe, so here I am. I'll show you what you need first. Of course, firstly you'll need one of these. This wee glass pan or a cooking one of these will do. A pot of water, as you can see, got lovely water in there. And then you want to turn it up to a medium heat. So this stove's a wee bit iffy, it's difficult to tell when a medium heat is. But a medium heat will do. You also need your chocolates. As I'm using the exact same ones I'm using Milky Bar and Bubble Mint. Now, I don't know if you'll be able to get this in some countries, but this is basically bubbly chocolate. We British love our bubbly chocolate. And I'll show you how to add that. You'll also need your milk and your favourite mug. This is not my favourite mug, this is just a mug I grabbed. Tigger is on it. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Tigger. But as you see, we're on heat, so firstly, of course, you need to crack open your chocolate. I love me milk chocolate, it's gorgeous and delicious. Now, I added about 6. So I add the milk chocolate in first because bowl chocolate melts incredibly fast. You know what, let's be a little bit greedy and add 9 bits. Milk chocolate takes the longest to melt, bubble chocolate melts incredibly fast. Yeah, I'm not kidding, this thing literally melts in your mouth, so I add this last. So you crack this open, and then you... I take about a quarter of this part. It's difficult to see as it's all bubbly, and on the inside, if you can see it, it's all bubbly, because it melts in your mouth. And now this is mint flavour, the white bit is mint. Now this isn't strong mint, I would prefer stronger, but this is strong enough mint for what I need. So you break this up into tiny wee bits. I like to make sure that, like, just for this occasion, and normally when I make this, which I've made up a grand total of once, I learned that you put the chocolate that takes the quickest to melt on top, because you want the one that takes the longest to melt first, because that's kind of important. And then after you've done that, what do you do with this chocolate? You eat it. Jeez, man, you guys are picky. While that melts, I may as well show you that. Show you what you do with your milk now. Some people say you need an extra jug or something to measure it. I'm lazy. Just take the mug you're going to use and fill it up to about 3/4 fulls of milk. That should be more than enough. About that much, if you can see. About that much milk, if you can see. I can't tell at the moment. You add around about that much because the chocolate does take up a good chunk. Last time I didn't get as much as I wanted, so I'm actually going to I'm going to add a wee bit more mint chocolate. I think I need a wee bit more, so add half if you want. I like my mint chocolate, so I'm going to add a good chunky mint chocolate to this. But yeah, that should be more than enough. Let me just double check. Just break this up one more wee bit. Oh, and now I forgot something. I forgot my spoon. Yeah, you'll need a spoon to mix this on. Now, I don't think you want to sit here and watch me melt chocolate. I'm going to do something else. I'm going to now I grab your other stuff, whipped cream, and what is it? A grater. I'll show you what I need that for in a minute, but this is going to take about 5-10 minutes to melt. So, through the magic power of editing, you will get to see the melted chocolate, and I will be back momentarily. Welcome back. Just make sure this is recording again. Yep, it's recording. Welcome back. So the chocolate has now melted, and I'm going to leave on. I would recommend turning off the heat at this point. I'll actually show you what it looks like. There you go. That's the chocolate. You might want to mix it a little bit, just to make sure it's all nice and lovely and mixed. But there it is. There, you see, nice and gooey and absolutely delicious. And of course, if you want, you can take a little taste to make sure. Just make sure I get myself in this. Okay, this is the next part, which is the easiest part. I'm just getting down. You take your milk, you mix it a little bit, of course, and you take your milk and you pour it in, and then just mix it all together. That's basically it from here on in. You just mix the rest of it together. I need to stand up a little bit and just make sure you're getting a nice review of that. Yeah. Now, of course, the chocolate's going to want to stick to the sides, and try and get as much of it as you can. It just wants to stick to the sides of it, and it does look like globby shit. I'm not going to tell you right now. Mine looks like a wee bit like very white diarrhea shit. But I'm trying to get as much of the chocolate in as possible. then get a nice mix. Now at this point, the recipe that I got says add some, let me see if I can grab it, add some cinnamon, but I added cinnamon last time and I could barely taste it. So I'm not going to add cinnamon to it this time, I'm just going to leave it as is. Let me just make sure you're still getting the nice view of me stirring. Epic stirring action right here. And basically this is it. Like after this, it's just pour it in the cup and then drink it. I'm going to add a little something to it though, I'm going to do a little something to add a little more finesse to it. So, finesse. You need to see my face for that. There you go, it's all nice and mixed now. And after you do that, now I would not recommend doing this because this is actually starting to hurt right now. If you've got tough skin, you probably can do that, but grab a oven mitt. Start it one at a time, just make sure you get as much of the chocolate as possible because trust me, you do not want to waste any of this glorious nectar of the gods. But just make sure you mix it all, mix. And then you grab it, and basically from this point in, you pour it into your cup. Now, if you want, you can get a ladle, but I can do it normally like this. You just pour it in, as such, every last glorious drop. See, told you, unfortunately it does get a bit, oops, well, that's a fail. Yeah, if you spill some of it on here, just add a little bit of clarity to it. Yeah, that was a fail and a half. So, after I clean this up, in fact, stick this right back, right in here. And this wee bit of, this chocolate is a bit to clean up, but gotta show you now how to add a little finesse to it. And welcome to the final part of the preparation to make your epic hot chocolate fantastic. As you can see, we've got our hot chocolate in here. Now it's time for the whipped cream. Get your whipped cream nice and in there. Add as much of it as you can tell. Then the final wee part that I like to do is you grab a bit of any chocolate you want. I'm going to use white. A grater, and you grate a little bit of white chocolate on top of it. Add some sparkles to it. Now, oops, shit, there goes that part. You can add as much as you want. I'm just going to add one wee bit to add a bit of flavour to it. And then, there goes a whole bunch of that stuff. Then you eat your chocolate afterwards, whatever's left. And then, what do you do next? I'll show you. And your final step to your best hot chocolate ever, you grab yourself a straw and you drink. Oh, that is bloody delicious. Or if you don't want to use a straw, you just drink it like this. And give yourself a nice wee whipped cream moustache, which doesn't matter when I have a moustache, it looks ridiculous, but fuck it. So all I've got to say is I've shown you how to make it. Now go make your own and show me your taste reaction to it. Well, this is fucking delicious. You go and enjoy it, clan, and thank you for watching. I hope you go and enjoy your best hot chocolate ever. In fact, if you want, show me your taste reaction to it, or show me you making your best hot chocolate ever with your own improvisation, your own different types of chocolate from your country, your city, or whatever, because I really would love to see the different variations out there. So use whatever chocolate you want and do a video response to this video, and don't worry, I will check it out. I check out all my video responses. So show me your recipes for your best hot chocolate ever. Thank you for watching and can't wait to see your recipes. Ciao for now.